Thank you to Pocketbook for sending us this sample. This is the InkPad One. Seamless tools for active reading, 10.3-inch large E Ink screen and digital pen. Is it Wacom? We don't know, because remember, they have Wacom pens on their other units by Pocketbook, and we have 25 formats. I like this one. I like that on their box, honestly, because not enough manufacturers really boast how many formats they can use, but Pocketbook is known for using a ton of formats. And let's zero in on the English on the back here. So we have specifications, we have handwriting solution and stylus, 10.3, we already talked about that, quad-core processor, 1404 by 1872 resolution, smart light, and it weighs about 400 grams. Let's crack it open. So on the inside, you have a very nice piece of foam, and that is because the device is straight up at the top. We'll look at that in 1 second. What do we have in the box here? We have these nice little dimples. Does that mean we have some rubber stoppers at the back? Maybe. We have, oh my goodness, look at that. It's funny how much more and more Pocketbook has documentation than other brands, and there's so many now that they have to put like a band snap around it. That's pretty crazy. A money strap around it like you're stacking bills. It's really cool. So you have the safety precautions, more safety precautions, warranty, stylus, a guide on just the stylus. Well, I can't say I've ever seen that. And what about this one? Does they have, you know what they don't have? They don't have the red thing that says your life with and without a cover. Oh no, I really like that thing. Let's look at the start guide for the stylus really quick. Okay, English is on page 8. I love how they have so many languages. Honestly, what page am I on? 10. Okay, here we go. 8. Oh, they're not using Wacom. Yeah, you can tell already. They have the conical tip that is more indicative of almost like an Apple Pencil. Here, I'll reach off camera here. Something like this that has a conical tip. So I doubt they're actually using Wacom. But either way, that's something we're going to find out in a second here. Moving over to the pen. There it is right there. And yes, you do have to charge it. It's got a USB-C, so you do have to charge this pen. You got a side button and a conical tip right there. And you have, look at this, C to C. They finally got C to C. I don't believe Pocketbook has ever done C to C. So this is kind of monumental. As big or as small of a deal you want to make it, it is monumental. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. That's a cool design. I gotta say, I like that. There's almost no manufacturers that add really any sort of texture to the outside of their unit. I mean, I think the Nook Glow Light of 2015 did that with almost that kind of tile texture. This one isn't textured, but it has a stylistic design to it. It's got lines on it. I think that's great. Let's look at the back. We do. Okay. Pocketbook is following suit, and they have added all of what all the other manufacturers are doing, and they put rubber stoppers at the back. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. You got to go with the trend. You got to go keep up with the times. Everyone has rubber stoppers on the back, from Amazon to Remarkable and a ton of other manufacturers. So that's a really cool idea. I like it. And it doesn't look like you have anything on the left side, anything on the right side. And on the bottom, we have a USB-C. And on the top, we have the power button. This whole thing is like a cool gunmetal metal. Wow, yeah, the whole thing. It's a metal body. This is very nice, honestly. This kind of does break the mold a little bit because Pocketbook traditionally makes ebook readers. If I reach off camera here, you'll see they make stuff like the InkPad Lite and the Era Color, like this one. So they have been leaning into more alternate company manufacturing, like the bigme units of the EO and the Color Note. And this one does kind of hold true to that form. And of course, we will do a full review on this, so don't worry about us not diving deep into this one. But this is looking incredibly nice. This thing is lightweight. It feels good in the hand. And so far, everything seems to... Yeah, let's just ignore everything. Everything seems to be very quick. Yep, I'll agree and I'll read everything. And I'll just skip over everything. Sure, it's October 2017. Let's go back in time, back to when things were simpler and nice. But I'm wondering what kind of OS they're using, if they're using more of the bigme OS. Oh, look at that. It looks like a big pocketbook. Oh, that's crazy. Look. Look at that. It's the same thing. That's awesome. Okay, because a lot of the bigger units they make, like the EO and the Color Note, they look more like a bigme, like an Android device. This one looks like an InkPad X, which is the larger Wacom-enabled pocketbook. Look at that. It looks like a gigantic pocketbook. I love it. I think that's a great idea to keep it true to form. I hope we can scale the overall the font, the largeness of the font down. We'll get into that in the full review, but look at this, guys. This is, I bet they have Scribble right there. Scribble, yep, that's it. Perfect. They have Only Hey. Oh, they have Libby. That's right. Yeah, they have Libby integration now. Oh, this is great. We will get into a full review coming up, but for now, this is everything that comes in the box with the brand new Pocketbook, InkPad One. Thank you to Pocketbook for sending us the sample, and stay tuned for the full review.